Welcome, everyone, to Combat Wrestling Trivia. Tonight, the World Contenders Tournament, Round 1, continues as my best friend Dim Simmons takes on CWT newcomer Jacob Cameron. Thank you, dude, for the subscription, you fucking piece of shit. But Topher LaBelle is here, Dwayne's here, and Dude is here. Let's take you to that match right now. Welcome in, everyone. You can see me on your screen. We are going to go ahead and introduce our players. First, he comes to us from his own personal residence this time, after vacationing the world and breaking his arm. It is my best friend and fellow member of the Pepperoni Factory, and the second best member of the Pepperoni Factory behind myself. It's Dim Simmons. Dim, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Was on the IR for a little bit, so sorry this match took a little longer than we wanted it for it to happen, but I'm doing well. I've heard a lot about Jacob being really great, so we know I'm not in the best of shape, and I'm never really in the best of shape in terms of trivia, so we'll see. I wasn't supposed to be in this tournament, so I'm excited to fight and give it my all, and hopefully I don't break another arm.
Absolutely, Ed, but I hope you break a leg. All right, introducing your opponent. He is currently and still undefeated in CWT at 1 win, 1 defeat, but also another win in a tag match. It's the number 4 seed. It's Jacob Cameron. How you doing?
Doing good, Cass. It's good to be back finally. It says in my title here, it's been forever.
He's a body guy.
Waiting on here, but apparently
Yeah, Sean Redmond already did that shtick yesterday.
my opponent from his vacation. But
Yes.
yeah, good to be back.
I
ready to
was
play.
working at a camp for underprivileged kids, so if you talk one more shit about me vacationing, I was
I'm not
helping. I was helping the youth.
I'm not talking any kind of nonsense. I was just saying, I was just pointing out the facts.
Okay. Well, the fact here is that it is time to begin this match. And today, like always, we gotta bet. We gotta bet some loonies. That's what we gotta do. Oh, I didn't finish the last one. There it is. Congratulations to everyone who picked JV3 yesterday. Who will win tonight? Will it be Dim? Will it be Jacob? Go ahead. Bet your loonies in the chat. Get those loonies in as Dude redeems a hydrate. Welcome in, JV3. Alright. Keep that open. And today, we're going to start with round number 1. Round number 1, it works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each. 2 questions each based on the first round strength given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers in a random category. 1 point per correct answer. JV3 says, Dim, what happened? He just got here.
I was riding a bike and I had a walkie-talkie and I flipped and I broke my collarbone.
Ow. Alright, so, because Dim is here, we're going to start with the Dim special, and that is Hasbro WWF action figures. And your question: who is the only wrestler to have a figure in both the WWF Hasbro line and AEW figure lines? Alright, so today we will be going to Dim first verbally because he cannot write. Well, you can, but it's going to be very hard. JV3 says he wish you could give you a massage, some aromatherapy for Dimsky. Alright. Jacob, are you in?
Yeah.
Alright, Dim, what do you got?
I believe that would be Billy Gunn.
And Jacob.
Iro Ricky Steamboat, that is not right.
Oh, you are both incorrect because it's Owen Hart. Billy Gunn does not have a figure yet. No, he does not have. He does not have an AEW figure yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
I am positive.
Yeah,
There might be one coming in the future, but it's not released yet.
Considering how much that guy's on AEW television, you would think.
Yeah, especially Owen Hart's been on AEW television a lot.
A lot. He's been on a lot.
All right, and your second question. How many tag team Hasbro sets are there? Or was there? How many sets did they release? That's 2-packs. How many 2-packs?
So how many?
How many
tag
2-pack?
team-
Yeah, how many 2-packs did they release?
Okay.
Different ones. All right, Jacob, you're in.
Yes.
All right, Dim, whenever you're ready.
1 second.
Yeah. Need an answer, Dim.
All right, 6.
That is incorrect.
Wait,
Jacob.
that's-
Yeah, Jacob.
Well, fandom Wikipedia page, don't fail me now. 2?
Correct answer is 5.
Oh,
5. Welcome
I
in.
counted 5, but I thought it'd be weird if they just did the Nasty Boys and no one else.
Welcome in, Michael Turner. Welcome in. We got another hydrate from Dude. Of course we do.
Wait.
Mm.
I think it's 6.
Why?
Okay. There's Bushwhackers, Rockers, Demolition.
I will tell you right now. The official checklist has it as Bushwhackers, Demolition, Legion of Doom, Nasty Boys, Rockers. That's on the official checklist.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
Moving on. WrestleMania in the 2010s, still 0-0. Welcome in, Jay Burns. All right. So your question: WrestleMania in the 2010s. Who was the only wrestler to win 2 WrestleMania main events in the 2010s? Only one guy has won 2. Who was it? All right. Jacob is in. Dim, what do you got?
Roman Reigns.
And Jacob.
ditto. Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is correct, winning at both WrestleManias 32 and 33. And your second question in WrestleMania 2010s. Which wrestler competed in the most intercontinental title matches at WrestleMania in the 2010s? Give you guys a little bit of time to run through this in your head. There is a lot of them to go through. 10 specifically, from 2010 to 2019. Deep in thought, running through them in your head. You got something written down by Jacob. Dim, do you have something? Are you good?
I have something. I
All
don't
right,
think I'm good.
Jacob, you're good?
Yes.
Okay, Dim, what do you got?
Cody Rhodes.
And Jacob.
Dean Ambrose.
The correct answer is Cody Rhodes, who competed in 3. He defeated Big Show, and then he was in both of the ladder matches.
Oh, those ladder matches. Dang.
Yes, well, as Stardust, but same guy. All right, so
Yeah.
currently I have a score 2 for Dim, 1 for Jacob as we move on to your 4-point question. And today it comes in the category of WCW. And your question is, who were the first 4 wrestlers to win the WCW Cruiserweight Championship on a WCW pay-per-view event? Dude in the chat says, stop the match, Dim wins. That's not how this works, dude. That's not how this works.
What's the loony bets at?
Currently at 120 for you, 3.2k on Jacob. Alright, this one might be a little bit harder for you, Dim, because there is 4 answers. So take your time. Dude says, I thought this match was special and was first to 2. It was not.
Can I get a year that the Cruiserweight Championship was introduced?
It was in WCW. Yeah. All right. Jacob, do you have 4?
I do.
All right, Dim, give me your 4 whenever you're good.
I'm gonna go safe. I don't think I'm right. Actually, okay. Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Jericho, and Juventud Guerrero.
Okay. And Jacob.
I said Dean Malenko, Ultimo Dragon, X-Pac, and Rey Mysterio.
All right. Your correct answers are Dean Malenko, Ultimo Dragon, 6, also known as X-Pac, and Eddie Guerrero. So, Dim, you got 2. Jacob, you got 3. Giving us a tie game, 4-4, going into round number 2. 4 for Dim, 4 for Jacob. Tying up the game as we go into round number 2. And round number 2 goes like this. 4 questions for each player based on the second strength provided before the match. Each correct answer will award 1 point, and there's no steals. 4 points available in round number 2. And Dim, you're on the top of the screen, and we're going to go ahead and start with you. And Dim, your first question in the Brawl for All is, who is the only wrestler to ever hold the WWE Championship that also competed in the Brawl for All?
JBL.
That is correct. Moving on to your second question. In which season of Dark Side of the Ring was the Brawl for All a subject? Hey, I gotta go deep here.
3.
That is incorrect. It was season 2.
Cool.
Season 2. Alright, so moving on to your next question. Other than Bart Gunn, who is the only wrestler to win by decision in the first round? Like the first round of the tournament, not the first round of the match.
Win by decision? What do you mean?
1 second.
Judges' scorecards.
I
Like
don't
instead of points
Instead of points, yeah.
or TKO?
Hold on a second, because points was an option, but yeah, it was. So there's points, TKO, and judge's decision. Bart Gunn won by decision. Who was the other one?
Steve Blackman.
That is correct. And your final question.
I can't figure out how to sit and up and sit comfortably. It's really fucking annoying.
Before knocking out Bart Gunn at WrestleMania 15, Butterbean had one other match prior in the WWF prior, one other match prior in the WWF at In Your House DX when he defeated which Brawl for All competitor?
I don't know this. This isn't a Brawl for All question.
It is.
Opinion. I'll say. I think Russo would try to hand it to Bradshaw.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Mark Merrow.
DX in your house.
Yeah. Yeah, he was defending Sable's honor for her.
Against Butterbean?
Yeah. Well,
Defending her
yes.
honor.
Yes. All right. So, Dim, you picked up 2 points there, bringing you up to 6. As we go on to Jacob and your questions, as I'm having technical errors here. All right. Your questions today, Jacob, come in the category of Shawn Michaels from 2002 to 2010. So, like, it's pretty much his final run in the WWE. All right. So, your question is... Something's going on in the chat, and I want nothing to do with it. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
What are they talking about?
Sending me money and not sending money to someone else. At which
Hey,
pay-per-view did
Focus
Shawn...
on the match. This is a high-quality match between a very smart person and someone who's very injured.
At which pay-per-view did Shawn Michaels win the World Heavyweight Championship?
First Elimination Chamber match at Survivor Series 2002.
That is correct. And your second question. At which 2005 pay-per-view did Shawn Michaels face off against Chris Masters in a singles match?
Oh,
He's a body guy. And I actually know this one because I'm a big Chris Masters fan.
Jacob is answering. Please keep quiet.
He's a body guy.
after SummerSlam. Dang it. Unforgiven?
That is correct.
Whew.
I would have gotten it wrong anyways.
Oh, you didn't know that. All right. And your next question. Shawn Michaels won the fan vote, beating out Mr. Kennedy in which future WWE champion to face Randy Orton for the WWE Championship at Cyber Sunday 2007. Jay Burns in the chat says, yeah, shut the fuck up, dude.
I'm going to throw a name out there because he was very much in the title picture in this year. Randy Orton.
The question was who was going to face Randy Orton, so that is incorrect. We were looking for Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have gotten that anyway.
Okay. So, moving on to your final question. Oop. Who is the only person Shawn Michaels eliminated in the Elimination Chamber match at New Year's Revolution 2006?
One of the damnedest sweet chin musics I have ever seen, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle is correct. Giving you a 3 for 4, giving you the lead as we go into the battle zone, 6-7. All right. Jay is mad at me because I didn't say Kennedy. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the battle zone. And the battle zone works like this. One question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start until they have 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. 5 total points available per player. So, today, your battle zone comes in the category of Vengeance. And your question is... including Vengeance Day, Vengeance Night of Champions, and Vengeance, who were the last 10 wrestlers to main event those shows in NXT or WWE? Dim, we're starting with you.
This is the worst possible question for me. I'm just gonna throw
Oh,
John Cena.
John Cena. Okay, and Jacob.
Ron Breaker.
Dim.
Karrion Cross. Oh.
Okay. Jacob.
Finn Balor.
Dim.
Roman Reigns.
Jacob.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Dim.
Off of that, I'm going to say Adam Cole.
Okay. And Jacob.
Can Can I name a? I don't know.
You could just say the human. If there's different gimmicks, I count it.
Triple H.
Okay. Yeah, it's the same as what Jordan uses in WWT. Just name the human. It doesn't matter what gimmick. All right, and Dim, your final one.
Randy Orton.
Okay, and Jacob finishes off.
Batista.
Okay. So,
That got 0.
your correct answers in reverse chronological order. There was more than 10 because the last match on the list had more than 2 people. And they are Braun Breaker, Grayson Waller, Santos Escobar, Pete Dunne, Finn Balor, Alberto Del Rio, John Cena, Bobby Lashley, King Booker, Mick Foley, and Randy Orton. You both got 2.
Oh.
So, giving us a score of an 8 for Dim, 9 for Jacob, going into that final round where anything can happen.
I could have sworn that there was a Vengeance where Triple H and where DX reunited to fight the Spirit Squad, but I guess I was.
Yeah, it would have been the year before the last one available on this. It would have been 06.
Okay.
This ended in 07.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, so we are gonna go to the final round, and it works like this. 3 points per correct answer. Starting with the lowest score, each player will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each player will answer their own questions. They take the lead. If one player is out of questions, not the lead, the game is over. If one player runs out of questions before the leader answers any of theirs, a knockout is declared. And we will not have a tie today, as there is a 1 point swing in the score. So, before we begin, Dim, number between 1 and 3 to shuffle the final round.
3.
1, and a 2, and a 3. All right. Now, Dim, your 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
6, 9, and 12.
Of course.
I'm so hurt I almost forgot my numbers.
And Jacob.
1, 4, 8.
1, 4, and 8. All right. So, Dim, your first question comes in the category of the Altitude Era. And your question, Dim. What is one of the pay-per-view events in 2000 WCW that featured 3 count and the Young Dragons in a ladder match? There was 2 possible answers. I only need 1.
Sin.
That would have been in 2001. That is incorrect. We are looking for either New Blood Rising or Starrcade. Michael Turner got both in the chat. Good job, Michael Turner. But, Dim, we're going to go to your second question. And it is number 9. And that is in the category of the Attitude Era. And your question is, The Rock, Mankind, and Ken Shamrock competed in which type of triple threat match at Breakdown 1998 in a number one contenders match? Welcome in, Scott Gotta.
Was it a steel cage?
That is correct for 3 points.
Nice.
Bringing you up to 11. Oh, wrong thing.
That's one more than I usually get in the final round, so
Wow.
if you don't get any, then I'm in good shape.
Oh, God. All right. So, Jacob, we're going to go to your first question. Sorry. And your first question comes in the category of number 1, which is first match. And your question is, after breaking apart from the maximum male models, who did LA Knight wrestle in his first SmackDown match in 2022, which is also his main roster debut in a match?
Okay. Narratively, this would make sense. Marseille?
That is incorrect. It was the other one, Mansois.
Dang.
Yeah.
I like the way you said that too. That was good.
Well, that's his name.
Yeah, we
Can't
both
say-
we both said it right. Marseille and Mansois. All right, Jacob, we're gonna go to your second question. It comes in the category of WCW,
Okay.
and your question is: which usual tag team wrestler that has held tag titles in many major companies was defeated by Kurosawa at Halloween Havoc 1995?
Road Warrior Hawk.
That is correct for 3 points.
Woo!
Oh, that was a good
Yeah,
one.
he at the show before Halloween Havoc, there was a Clash of the Champions at the Ocean Center, which is like 20 minutes away from me in Daytona Beach, where Kurosawa beat, I believe it was Road Warrior Animal. There was a Road Warrior involved in that, so
All right,
that's
so
what I got it from.
Dim, we're gonna go to you. Final question, number 12, comes to the category of factions and tag teams. And Dim, your question is: how many different partners has Chad Gable been a tag team champion with in the WWE?
I'm gonna JPO at 3.
That is correct for 3 points. You had Jason Jordan, Otis, and Bobby Roode.
Wait a minute, I could have sworn that Shelton Benjamin, or no, wait, they never won it, right?
I don't believe so, no. It was Shelton
Oh,
only
well.
held it with Cedric Alexander, I believe.
I only counted 2, but I knew I was missing one, and I usually just an inch short. So that's what my girlfriend always told me.
Jesus Christ, Dim. All right. Oh my God, Dim. Okay. Anyway, all right. So you chose number 8 for your final category. Jacob, comes down to this final question, and your category is women's wrestling.
Okay.
And your question, Jacob. Melina challenged Camille for the NWA World Women's Championship at which 2021 NWA pay-per-view event?
Empower.
The winner of this match, and moving on to face the winner of Steve Mesa and Noah Foster, is Dim Simmons. The correct answer was Hard Times 2. Melina challenged for the Knockouts Women's Championship at Empower. Congratulations, Dim. You pulled it out of your ass with that 3. You're moving on. You're going to face the winner of Noah and Steve. You did it with injured. Maybe it's the painkillers that are doing it for you.
Helped. I definitely think it helped.
Yeah, Jacob, you got really close. You know, you knew Melina was in a women's title match at that show, but it was for the Knockouts title against Diana Perrazzo. Dim, your thoughts? Yeah, Dim, your thoughts, and any words for Steve or Noah? Yeah, that's Noah.
Jacob, I just want to say, has much brighter future in CWT than me. I'm going to be on the injured reserve for a long time, so he's a great competitor, and I kind of played out of my ass in the later rounds. I did bad in the beginning I didn't know my Hasbros, because I've kind of rammed the ship with them, so Cass asking really hard questions. But I don't know. I'm happy. I got lucky because I didn't know any of his final round questions, so it's all about the numbers. And great match, and you'll definitely take the cake next time we play. So excited for that.
Yeah, you even had me like wondering. I had to look up NWA Empower. I was like, maybe she did it twice. Maybe I'm crazy, but yeah, it was.
He said it so confidently. I really thought I had lost, which I would have been fine with.
It was a complete shot in the dark. Nobody watches the NWA.
Yeah, Camille defended against Layla Hirsch at Empower. But Jacob, you know, you're still new here to CWT. It is a completely different format than like the other wrestling trivia league at our friend Jordan Owen at WWT. But Jordan, Jacob, you have Jordan on mine. Jacob, your thoughts on this match and any future callouts maybe in CWT now the tournament is no longer moving on for you.
Well, first of all, Dim, congratulations, well deserved. Mad respect. Of course, I wanted to win, but you know, I really did play to the best of my ability, like I do in movie trivia or here. So I have nothing to be ashamed of. I will be back. I will win more. This is a learning experience. I had to lose at some point, and so here it is. I'm sorry to Paul and the rest of the Impactful Insiders. I know there was a lot riding on me, and I fell short, but that's on me. So I shoulder this loss, and I take it in stride. Who I want next, I honestly am not sure. I'm game to face anyone. So bring it on.
Well, there is someone currently in the chat. I don't know if they're still listening, but Scott Gotta. I know you've wanted to play in CWT for a while. He's the WWE Stump the Bump trivia winner. Scott, if you're still interested, Jacob Cameron will be your first opponent in CWT. DM me, we'll get it set up. But Scott, if you're still here, let me know and we'll make it happen. All right. So thank you everyone for watching. Ariel says, "Enjoy my loonies." I spent them all. Hello, Ariel. Thank you for being here. And Scott is 100% down, so you heard it here first. Coming up soon, your next match, Jacob. Jacob Cameron, Scott Gotta. We'll go one-on-one in CWT. We will work those details out very soon. Jacob, do you have Twitter?
I do.
Okay, we'll connect on that after the match. But thank you everyone for being here. We will see you in 13 minutes over on Wrestling with Trivia. That's Jordan's channel on Pierce Wrestling. And as Dim and Andrew Hayes will be teaming up as the Pepperoni Factory to take on the JPO faces of Travis Fame and Jordan Owens. So be there for that. That's going to be happening in 13 minutes over on Pierce Wrestling. So be there for that. But thank you everyone for watching. We will have many more matches coming up this week as Eric Moreno will be debuting at CWT as he takes on Matty Laws, as well as I think we only have the one tournament match left. But Steve Mason and Noah Foster will be happening very soon. See you there very soon. And yes, Jay, yes, I am. Have a good night, everyone.